Hey, what's going on? Aaron here. Hope you are doing well. If you're watching this video right now, you might be checking out this website here called Testbirds, okay? And you're wondering, can you make money from Testbirds? Is this a good user testing website? Is this a good way to make side income online? Let's figure out whether it's legit, whether it's a great way for you, or maybe there's better options out there. Now, if anytime you want to find out my favorite way to get to $5,000 to $10,000 a month 100% from home, just click the link below and I'll send you my favorite strategy straight to your email. Now, on this channel, I've reviewed hundreds and hundreds of different ways to make money on the internet, all sorts of different websites, free and paid, user testing, surveys, watching videos, things like that, all sorts of courses, lots of different business models, and some of them are really good and you can potentially make full-time income, but some of them are very difficult and you can make only a tiny, weeny little bit of income, not a good use of your time, and some of them are straight up fake sites, okay? So let's take a look at Testbirds to see whether this is a good way to make money on the internet, all right? Now, Testbirds is a 100% legitimate testing website. Now, the way it works is, if you come to testbirds.com, it's actually geared towards clients that have some sort of digital product that they want to test. All right, so let's just say you're a creator of a digital product or software, you want to get it tested. You can come to Testbirds and you can pay them, and they will find users crowd testing to find out whether your product is actually a good product or not. What are the bugs? What are the things that you need to fix? That sort of thing, right? So this is basically their main website. Now, if you want to make money from them, what you would do is you would click here to sign up, right? And then you would sign up to become a tester. Okay, so if you want to make money from this site, you have to become what's called a tester. So you would click here to sign up to become a tester. And it brings you to another website where you can sign up to do that, earn money in your spare time, all right? And the cool thing is that this is global, so you can be based anywhere in the world and become a tester. And there are quite a few different testing websites out there. I'll share some with you at the end of this video, so stick around till the end. And basically the way it works is you become part of a crowd and you get to test a wide variety of software products before their release. Okay, and as a test bird, you contribute with feedback and you improve the functionality and usability of that application, that website, that piece of software, and then you get paid for it. That's basically how it works, right? So it's very, very simple. The way it works is you would basically sign up right here. Your first name, last name, username, email address, your current location, okay? And the cool thing is, again, it's international, so you can be based pretty much anywhere in the world, all right? Date of birth, all that information, and you set it up. And then the way it works is, once you're set up, there are a couple of things that you need to do. First of all, you need to fill out your profile. I highly recommend that you do that. The more complete your profile is, the more tests you're gonna get. The second thing is you should take an entry test, okay? Because they need to find out your level of ability. Can you speak English really well? Is it not so good? Is it good? Very important as a user testing person or a tester, test bird, you have to speak good English. That's very important, okay? So if you don't speak very good English, I don't recommend that you sign up for this because you're probably not gonna get many jobs, okay? Or get paid for jobs. And then the entry test will also require you to do a few things like test your website, record your screen, your sound. They want to make sure that you can actually be a good tester. That's really important, right? If you do that, they will give you €5, which is really cool, okay? Because a lot of other testing platforms don't pay you upfront for just doing a test to see if you're a good tester or not. So €5, pretty cool. You can't withdraw that just yet, but at least they give you that, all right? Now, the next thing is, what kind of tests can you do? So there are two types of tests that happen on Testbirds. The first test is a bug test, okay? So they will basically give you a piece of software or application or website, and you need to go through it and find bugs, okay? And they will pay you for every bug that you find. So if it's a small bug, they pay you €1. If it's a big bug, they pay you €5. Now, the big problem though is if the bug has already been found by another tester, you don't get paid for it. Okay, so it must be a new bug that you find in a piece of software, application, website that you're testing for them. That's the only thing, okay? The second type of test you can do is a usability test. So for example, if you're testing this website, you would basically go through the website and you would, try everything. So you would try and fill in your first name, your last name, password. What's the usability like? What's the flow like? Is it good? Does it work? That kind of thing, right? And then you will get, depending on what kind of test, usability test, that they are asking you to do, you will get paid between €10 all the way up to €50, sometimes a little bit more than €50, depending on how detailed the test is, right? Now, this will require you to record your screen for you to record your voice on screen exactly like I'm doing right now. So you need to have the right equipment to do this, all right? And for the most part, if you have a laptop and you've got a mic, and most laptops already have an inbuilt mic, you should be fine. All right. If you don't, you can buy a microphone. You can set one up like a headpiece or something like that. They're very inexpensive these days, and very easy for you to do. All right. And so that's basically all you have to do. Okay. Now the big question is how many tests do you get? Because we know they pay you €1 for a small bug, €5 for a big bug, and between, generally speaking, €10 and €50, sometimes a bit more than €50 for big usability tests, okay? But the big question is how many tests can you do? Now, the problem with a lot of testing websites, and Testbird is exactly the same, is that you don't get, 5 tests a day. That's not how it works, okay? You might get 1 test a month. You might get 1 test a week. You might get nothing for a month. It depends on your location. It depends on how you filled out your profile. It depends on how good a tester you are. It depends on whether you're a beginner tester or whether you've been testing for them for a long time. That will depend. All of those things will contribute to how many tests that you get. So this is not going to be full-time income, regular income, okay? Testing websites are always just additional extra income, as a bonus, all right? So you can't rely on this kind of income to feed you or to travel the world or to have a good time or retire, nothing like that. This is just, if you do a test, maybe you get €10, maybe you get €5, maybe you get €50 if you're lucky in a month, or maybe a couple of times a month. But that's about it, okay? Don't expect to make hundreds and hundreds and thousands of dollars every single month from a testing website like Testbirds, because that's just not how it works. They don't have that many tests to give you, unfortunately. But when they do have tests and you take them, they do pay, which is great, and they pay out 2 ways. They pay out through PayPal, and if you're based in Europe, they pay out through SEPA, so they transfer directly to your bank account. So that's really good, okay? Most people have PayPal. If you don't have PayPal, just go to paypal.com and sign up for a free PayPal account, all right? So Testbirds, pretty cool. It's fair payment, flexible hours, exactly like they say. It's a real testing website. They do pay for tests. But again, you can't rely on it for big full-time income. It's just a little bit of extra cash here and there when you take tests. Now, there are a couple of other really good testing websites that you can check out. They're also legit. What I recommend is if you want to become a tester, you should join several testing websites. So then you have a higher chance of testing out digital products, websites, applications, a few times a month instead of maybe just once a month. Maybe you get to do it 2 or 3 times, 4 times, maybe even 5 times a month, right? And another really good one is userlytics.com. So you can check these out, right? Very, very similar to Testbirds. Another really good one, very popular, is usertesting.com. So you can check out this one as well, okay? This one has won an award. A very, very popular testing website. So I would apply to all 3. Testbirds, Userlytics, and User Testing. And there's some other ones out there as well. And you can just Google them if you want. But these are some really good ones I've reviewed on this channel. And you can check them out if you want, all right? So good way to start making a little bit of extra money here and there. Again, it's not going to be life-changing. It's not going to be full-time income. But if you're here watching this video and you're looking for full-time income online, there is a way to do it, and I highly recommend, investing in high-income skill sets so you can make much, much more money, right? We're talking about hundreds of dollars a day, and this is my favorite way for a beginner to get to their first $5,000 to $10,000 every single month online, 100% from home. Click the link below for that strategy. I'll send it straight to your email if you want. I hope you enjoyed this review of Testbirds, and I hope to see you on another video review. Take care.